Hi and welcome back once again to beginner intermediate slap bass lessons. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the minor pentatonic scale, which is used very often when playing funk slap lines. And in the example I played, I used the minor pentatonic scale, in this instance in E minor. You heard this. These are all notes from the E minor pentatonic scale, and the E minor pentatonic scale consists of 5 notes. And from the low E it's E, G, A, B, D. And then the octave comes and the same notes comes again. E, G, A, B, D, and E. So in this instance we are playing a 2-octave minor pentatonic scale. When playing rock and funk, the minor pentatonic scale is one of the first choices for soloing and playing over a minor chord or a 7 chords. And notice my fingering. I always have a fingering that is like 2 frets apart. That means I can do a lot of these hammer-ons. So the line in question, to get the most out of this lesson, you should have seen the previous lessons, especially the lessons about the left hand slap, because I'm not going to explain all the things I do in the bass line so as thorough, because I've covered it in the previous videos. The first part you learned in the previous videos, that was all regarding the left hand slap muted notes here. But the new thing that has come is a little excerpt from the minor pentatonic scale with hammer-on starting on A. And the last note here, I usually make some trills. I either do it this way, where you rapidly move your finger over the fret. You can. The more easy way is just to do a trill with your first finger rapidly like this. But you don't have to do the trill to play this bass line. So it's. Play that in repeatedly. And I had a little right hand pluck too, as you also have learned in the previous videos. This motion where you dampen your G string, that is of course by putting your first finger across here, across the top strings like this, just playing this. So the whole first part is 1, 2, 3, 4. The next part is 3, 4. So we have the first part, as you already know. Down to the G, A, G. And then I do a little trill here, or gliss over the fret. So you can either use also do this, or just do this. So the first half of the bass line goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the next half of the bass line starts with the same little riff, and then comes a new long part which utilizes the whole E minor pentatonic scale in 2 octaves. It starts on the A with a hammer on to the B, hammer on thumb, pluck, a hammer on from the D to E, like this. And again you can choose which finger you want to pluck with. I use the 3rd, some use the 2nd. It's up to you. So start with this and back to the A, B. So it's. And then you move your whole hand to the G. Do a hammer on from the G to the A. So it's. They're all except the top string are just thumbed. So you can decide, and then after the GA we go down to the DE and go up to the GA again, and it can either be plucked, here use your 2nd finger, or thumbed. That's up to you. I think in the example I just thumbed the whole thing, but you could also pluck the GA. Okay, so it's down to the DE again, and we go even further down to the A, B, and up to the DE again. Then we are starting all over again. So it's another one. So the second half of the bass line says 1 sa, and sa, 2 sa, and sa, 3 sa, and sa, 4 sa. I actually played a thumb pluck just before the long line. I did this. Try that again. And so, for so. So the whole bass line played slow. Until next time.